Hello, and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. So, we have a cucumber. Check this out, guys. Somebody was wanting me to really show what I've got cooking up here. We've got one whole cucumber, one pink lady apple, a bunch of spinach. I just grabbed like 2 handfuls, and then I've got some of this fennel that it's like you know, that fennel stuff that's like, let me see if I can find some of it. This stuff, I've got some of that in there. It's fennel. It's kind of like celery. It's supposed to be really good for your digestion. I just bought some and I had some extra stuff. So that's what we've got going on, guys. Pretty simple. Pretty simple and pretty good for us. So what's today's topic? Today's topic is, are vitamins bad for you? There's a new study out, guys. Have you heard about it? It says that taking vitamins, it's not really that good for you, and don't even bother taking them because it's really not going to matter. It's not going to extend your life. It's not going to, you know, it's like this study that came out, and I'm like, okay, you know, because when people tell you this, they're like, my dad, for example, my dad's like, well, I was trying to tell him, you know, he needs to take vitamins and stuff like that, supplements. I mean, supplements are vitamins. Supplements are things that, like this. This is a supplement, collagen peptide. This is what I consider a supplement. This wheatgrass juice powder. These are supplements. These are added, you know, these vitamins. These are supplements. These are things. This is a supplement. You know, the iodine. All of these things are supplements, you know, that we put in superfoods. Well, superfoods and supplements are different, but vitamins and minerals, you know, you get the drill. I mean, so this study is coming out saying that, you know, well, it don't really matter. You don't really need to take vitamins because vitamins are just, they don't really extend your life. They don't really there's even some studies out there. They're saying if you take calcium, that it causes cancer. I mean, guys, that's a total laugh. You know, what kind of calcium are they taking? Freaking, you know, calcium that they scraped off the bottom of a submarine that was in the ocean for 2,000 years with oil all over the bottom of it. I mean, who really knows? Where they get this information, you really need to be checking it out. It's just like that study that, you know, where they said that vitamin C is bad for you. It's toxic. It will kill you. Well, that's where they took this little tiny mouse and they gave it this huge, massive amount of vitamin C. It's like that's like us freaking injecting so much vitamin C into our bodies that we poison ourselves. I mean, it's just totally ridiculous, you know, the things that they do in these studies. And you really have to ask yourself, who is putting the study on? You know, is it the pharmaceutical company? Or is it the people that make the vitamins? I mean, you know, you really got to ask yourself all these questions. But you know who is the greatest tester in the world? You're the tester. And I say you test and you find out for yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get the answers to these questions. I mean, guys, it's just true, you know. Vitamins, there's no way that you can get all of the vitamins and minerals that you need from food. And that's what they're suggesting. One of the things in this article, it was saying that you really just need to focus on getting all of your vitamins and minerals from your food, which I agree, you should eat the healthiest possible to get the most nutrients that you possibly can from your diet. I'm not going to argue with that. But guys, there's no way to get all of your nutrients. And did you know the FDA, the drug, the vitamins and minerals that you are supposed to get in your body, like the certain amount, they say, like, I think it's vitamin C is 100 milligrams, and selenium, you're supposed to get like, I don't know, it's like 90 micrograms. Like, there's a certain recommended daily allowance. Well, do you know when they came up with the recommended daily allowance? 100 or 200 years ago. Actually, it was back in the 40s. And the reason they did it, it was a law. Like, it was a mandatory thing. They like rushed and they hurried up and did it. And then they gave people the allowance that they needed at the very, very lowest, because they couldn't give you the very, very highest that you needed, because they really didn't know what it was. They were afraid that people were going to OD on this stuff. So they like gave you the very, very least amount that you needed. And another thing that's really screwed up about all of that is that, what everybody needs is different. There's this thing on my lens here. It's driving me nuts. It looks like it's I don't know what it is, sorry. But guys, it's totally ridiculous. But these studies, guys, they're totally ridiculous. I mean, it really is true. And the thing about it is I don't know if you've even tried to get that recommended daily allowance from your food. It's about impossible. If you go put everything in Chronometer, you always come up short, guys. And that's if you're eating a ton of food every single day. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have time to just sit around and eat all day long and, wait for my food to digest. And I mean, really, guys, most of us are if you're working or you're in the city, most of us are living in a stressful situation. If you go to work, you're under stress. I mean, that's reality. So the majority of the people can't really, eat that much food without getting backed up, because your body, if you are there's two parts of the parasympathetic system. There's the sympathetic and the autonomic. Okay, well, one is fight or flight, and the other one is what your body is like doing when it makes you hungry, when you get an erection, or you get sexually turned on. Like, those are like the basic things that drive the body. Like, they're the pleasure centers of the body. That, like, if you're running from a bear, you're not going to be thinking about how hungry you are. Not at all. You're going to be thinking about running as fast as you can to get away from that bear. Just like, and that's the way God made your body. And you're either in one or the other. So when you're driving around town and you stop by somewhere to eat something because you're in a hurry, and you don't even know if you're hungry or not. You're just like, I better eat right now. So you go through the drive-thru, I used to do this all the time. I don't do it anymore. You go through the drive-through, and you just you go through there and you buy some food, and you drive around town while you're eating your food. Well, that's really not a good idea, because you might think you're doing yourself a favor, but you're really not, because what is happening after you go get your food and you're eating your hamburger at that red light, and then you're like right in the middle of your hamburger, somebody like runs out in front of you and you almost miss their car. Well, you're like, gosh damn it, blah, blah. And then you're like, oh, you're so angry, you're so mad. Well, you just went from being in a relaxed state of mind to a state of fight or flight, and guess what? Your body is not going to digest your food. You know, you get jacked up like that and you eat your hamburger or you eat your whatever you're eating in your car. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's an apple, orange, or a banana or a hamburger. But whatever you're eating, it's not going to digest. And it's going to sit right there in your gut, and you're going to feel like garbage, because you are going to have food rotting in your stomach. That's why it's really not a good idea to eat while you're driving, okay? You know, it's really not, guys. Not at all. You need to be relaxed. You don't need to be around somebody that's like yelling at you or screaming at you or making you feel horrible. Like, if you're eating lunch with somebody that's like not fun to be around, and they make you feel uncomfortable, or they make you feel bad, or they make fun of you or whatever, you really don't need to be eating lunch with those people. You need to go find a quiet place and eat lunch by yourself. I mean, that is true. But back to this vitamin saga, I'm just like really kind of tore up over this, because, you know, oh, you don't need vitamins, they don't make you live any longer, they're not really what you need. Then why is it that they're making people, when they're pregnant, have a prenatal vitamin? Why did they do that? See, that doesn't even make sense. They're contradicting themselves. You know, if that's the case, if vitamins, then why is it you have to have certain vitamins? What about B12 shots? What about vitamin D? We know for a fact, you know, that these things are extremely important to the body. Wow, look at this green juice, guys. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Look. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look how gorgeous. Oh my goodness. You can't even, you can see the color. That is beautiful. Now, we're going to put some cayenne in there. You know, something crazy, guys, you could even put ginger like this. If you don't have any ginger, that would be good. You could put that in your juice. But I really like cayenne, and I'm just going to put cayenne in there. And there is a book, Dr. Chris, he's got all kinds of information. He took cayenne pepper just for an ulcer. And people were like, you're crazy. What are you doing? It healed his ulcer. And people were making fun of him. He like took a teaspoon of this like 3 times a day. And guys, I've done it. I have done it. I have drank it in warm water. And it is delicious. Like, I loved it. But when I was trying to heal my stomach after my bicycle wreck, I did that, guys. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, and this is cayenne pepper. I got it at Aldi's. It's organic, and I love this stuff. Like, it has lasted forever. So you stir that up. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing, you guys. Like, I really just don't know what to say about it, except when I drink this, it brings me in connection not only with my body, but with everything. Like, I was trying to explain it to this lady earlier at the health food store, and you know, it's truly amazing. Let's taste of it, see how it is. First, we got to be thankful to God for this amazing. Thank you, God, so much for this. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's taste of it. Guys, I cannot believe how good that is. That is the best green juice I've ever had. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm dead serious. I mean, that is really good. The fennel, it just kind of gives it this underlying strange flavor. And that Pink Lady apple, it really wasn't that sweet, but it sweetened it up like crazy. And the spinach, I mean, you can't taste the spinach at all. And then the cucumber gave it a really nice watery consistency to where the juice of the cucumber, it was a lot of juice, and it's just kind of like added the water. And then the cayenne. Guys, this is amazing. It really is. This is delicious. I'm surprised. I didn't even think it was going to be that good. But I've already had my celery juice this morning. And I had some celery juice, and I went to the gym and worked out. I did really good at the gym. I had a really hard workout. But before I went to the gym, I also had my coffee with the collagen peptides in it, because I'm doing this once a day. And I have my blackstrap molasses in my coffee, because I mean, that's kind of like an energy protein drink. And I mean, it's really good. I like it, but I mean, you know, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend drinking coffee. I just don't. If you're trying to heal your body, you know, it's up to you. I don't know, but I didn't drink coffee when I was trying to heal my body from the bicycle wreck, like when I was really, really going through all that. I didn't drink coffee. I haven't drank coffee for years. It's just kind of something I'm kind of playing around with right now with the collagen peptides. I like it, and I put some cream in there, so a little bit of cream, and you know, I feel like it really sustains my body to where I feel pretty balanced and everything to go work out. It's kind of like a pre-workout thing. But when I drink my coffee, I drink it when I am listening to the Word of God and praying. I'm not like up doing stuff like drinking my coffee and running around here and then I run off to the gym. I don't do that. That kind of messes with the polarity of my mind, and it kind of messes with my brain, and I don't like it. I like to be I like for nobody to be around when I'm drinking my coffee, and I kind of like to be in prayer, meditation, and that's, you know, what I like to do. But everybody's different, and you know, that's just where I'm at. But what I want to say back to the supplementation, guys, you know, I really just, I mean, I think everybody needs to take supplements in some form or another, I mean, I probably shouldn't say that because it's like, okay, everybody needs to be vegan. I mean, how can you make a generalized statement like that? You really can't. It's not fair because everybody's body is different and everybody's circumstance is different and everybody's lifestyle is different and their environment is different. You know, I live in a part of the country where 6 months out of the year it's warm, it's pretty, it's lush, it's vegetaceous. And then the other 6 months out of the year, all the leaves fall off and it's like dry, barren, and cold. So I have to adapt. I have to adapt to my surroundings. And for me, trying to be a vegan during those cold months, it really just broke me down and wore me out. It did not do me any justice. It really didn't. I mean, I really, really would love it if I lived in the jungle and I had fruit trees all around. I mean, you know, that would be awesome. But I'm where I'm at, and you know, it's like that old saying goes, you gotta blossom where you are. That is so good. Wow. It's like a connection. It's just like this connection you have to your soul when you drink that. It's just amazing. And it's so cleansing, and it's so, it really helps with my hydration. That's huge. And Dan McDonald mentioned that on his videos, like staying hydrated. You know, he drinks coconut water all day. That would be really hydrating. But this is like the best filtered water you could ever drink because it's got vitamins, minerals, and nutrients, and it's filtered. I mean, it's filtered up from the earth, through the plant, through the roots, through the leaves, and then you juice it and filter it. I mean, I don't know any other better filtered water you could possibly drink besides water that's been distilled, you know. So that's really good water. Oh, man, that's good. But you know, guys, so what do you all think? What do you think about the vitamins and the minerals? You know, another aspect about that vitamin and minerals thing is you cannot, they explained it in this book that I'm reading about, and we're going to talk more about this because I'm reading a book on it and it's just blowing my mind, you know. But they've done so many studies on people that were given certain vitamins and minerals and or that did not, or who have had vitamin deficiencies, and it's caused them to have diseases. And then they went and added those vitamins, like niacin, for instance, and it's cured schizophrenia, pellagra. Things like multiple sclerosis can be caused from a vitamin deficiency. And the list goes on, guys. Like, there are so many, you know, things that can cause you to be vitamin deficient or can cause you to have a disease. But they were like talking, like, think about it this way. Okay. So think about, like, you know, when you go to the doctor and they like put you on a scale, this scale that for your height, like, and you're either an average height or you're an above average height or you're a below average height. Well, if you are in the middle, you know, that kind of makes you feel pretty good. You're like middle height or whatever. But there's some people that are below and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's the same thing with vitamins deficiencies. Some people are vitamin deficient down here in some things, and some people are not in other areas. Well, that's how it is about all of the vitamins for every single person. It's kind of like that average scale. I mean, I hope I'm making sense to someone, and I hope you get it, because that's how we're all unique and all different, and that's how you can't generalize people and say that we don't need vitamins, because some people are very, very vitamin deficient, and it's genetic. It's genetic. It's because the way they've been exposed to their environment and the way they were born. I mean, some people are born, you know, vitamin deficient. Their mothers were vitamin deficient, and they have alleles to get a disease later in life because of the vitamins that their parents didn't pass along to them in utero. That's huge, guys. That's huge. And it's a proven fact. That's why they give them prenatal vitamins. So for this study to say, oh wow, we don't need vitamins anymore. You know, we don't need vitamins anymore. They don't really prolong your life. They don't keep you from getting cancer. They don't help you to live longer. They don't help you to have a better quality of life. They're not going to give you more energy. That is total bull crap. I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. And so, yeah. But yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really need subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I need subscribers. And share this video with someone who thinks that you don't need to take vitamins. And, you know, let's all be active together and spread the good news, guys. We got to be healthy and we got to be strong. You know, there are toxins in our environment. There's things going on that we don't have a clue about. And we've got to stay strong together. So share this video, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave down below. I want to know what you think. Do we need vitamins? What's your opinion? Do you think we need vitamins? Why? Why don't we need vitamins? I want to know. I want to know what you think. Do we need supplements? Do we need supplementation? And what is your experience with taking supplementations, and how has it changed your life? I know for a fact, when I take my multivitamin, I feel 10 times better, stronger, healthier, and more alive. So, and when I juice, I feel 10 times better. So it's all about the foods we're eating. It's all about the energy that we're receiving. That's huge from heaven above. And, you know, open up your mind to let the light come in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.